All right, we are back at Diana's house to the Fly Lady would call these hot spots. Where clutter just accumulates. So today we want to figure out what to do. You might have a spot like this in your kitchen.
Yeah, I call it like catch-all crazy spot. Like this has been a pain point forever. And it used to function better. I put that bin back there. And it used to actually, we did okay.
Okay.
As we've gotten busier though, and then with a baby and kids, you know, more stuff coming into the house. I can't believe how it's just overflowing. And I just don't know what to do. I really don't. I always try to think like Dawn, just like you do.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know what to do. So I'm so excited to have input and help today.
Yeah, so we're just gonna talk it through, put some new systems in place that are practical and that we can actually maintain.
Like just like a garbage can, like right in front.
Yeah, just one massive.
I could just like have it. Okay.
Well, hi, I'm Dawn from The Minimal Mom. We are at my twin sister Diana's house today, and
doesn't everybody wish Dawn was their twin sister? Yeah. I recognize this is like a total privilege. So
you're kind.
Soon though, you'll be going to other people's houses. I think that's done.
Well, yes, but I also want to encourage you that you can invite a friend over, and they don't have to be an organizing wizard or know everything about simplifying. We just need someone to bounce ideas off of, to give us permission to get rid of stuff, and you know, to sometimes tell us we're being a little ridiculous with expecting this to organize our whole life. So
yeah, okay.
So we're just gonna sort through this a little bit. I'm guessing you have all the same stuff that gets piled up in your kitchen or wherever it is in your house.
Yeah, painter's tape.
Okay, so what I would encourage you to do first in a spot like this is to sort like with like. So what are the different categories of stuff that we're dealing with here?
Yep. Well, birthday balloons. These do have a home in the basement. I have a little party supply bin.
Okay, so it's that stuff that just hasn't made it to its home, right?
Counter. Yep, vitamins. We mostly have a home for this, so these more came in the mail is what happened. They haven't got put away there, so okay. I don't know where this is a stand for your phone, like when we FaceTime with the grandparents. Okay,
so that's something that needs to be given a home.
It does.
Okay, so let's make a separate pile for that kind of stuff.
Need a home. Batteries, they kind of go in this drawer.
Is that a glasses case? I'm gonna laugh.
It is. This is going in the trash.
Okay. So that's a duplicate item. Is that correct?
Bluetooth speaker. This is the one that's supposed to go upstairs, like in the.
Okay, so it needs to get put away.
Yep, put away. Business cards, honestly.
Can you Google it and find the information?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. So those are going in the trash.
Because if you file it or put it somewhere, you're never gonna remember that you put it there.
Exactly. Maybe this is a present for me. It's extra keys. I have no idea why there's keys in a box.
They're special keys.
I thought maybe it was a gift for me. Okay, that's gonna be a phone call. Oh my gosh, this was a favor from a wedding that probably just needs to.
Okay, and I give you permission to get rid of it.
It's like a key.
So where do you keep painter's tape? With painting stuff, or do you use it for other things?
It needs to go down in the basement with the painting stuff.
Okay, so that needs to get put away.
Put away.
Okay.
Yep, so that can go.
So we're sensing a theme here.
With the balloons. Yep. Okay. So the mosquitoes are now dead in Minnesota, so this just needs to go up to the garage.
Okay.
Same with lotion that goes upstairs. And look at this. I transitioned out of this little handbag into a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have to just finish cleaning it out and then donate it or store or.
Okay.
So. Okay, this is a big one. So this is where we need a mail system because this isn't a system.
Yeah. So this is all mail
So this is mail.
Yep.
I don't allow. See, this isn't supposed to be here.
Okay, because you have these like little mail slots.
I don't allow mail there because it always gets forgotten.
Yep.
I don't allow markers there either, so I don't know what that is. So these gotta get put away.
So let's break a common misconception here. A lot of times we think if we keep it out in front of us or we keep it out in the open, we're going to remember it. Yep. And that's why a lot of us don't want to put our mail somewhere out of sight or anything like that. I understand that because I'm an out of sight, out of mind person. The problem is this isn't this isn't actually keeping you on top of anything.
Because like there's a birthday card here from Grandma. I've needed to call her for a month now and thank her, and it's still sitting here.
Okay.
So
this is one thing that we need to create a new system for.
I need to RSVP. There's some invitations here. I need to order gifts and RSVP. So yeah, this isn't functioning because I need to actually get on those things. So.
Is there any other stuff besides the mail?
Oh, my nephew's pencil sharpener. Another glasses case. This one does get used. It needs to go back in the car.
Okay.
Here now. I don't actually know what those are. Those are some bolts for something.
Oh, yes.
That's another video to come right there.
Oh my goodness.
That's not allowed.
That's fine. It's fine.
Garbage. Okay. Oh, okay. We were looking for this. This is the back of Adley's book where the batteries go.
Oh, yeah.
We got the new batteries. They were right there. And so now we can actually finish installing them. So this box, I don't know. Do you agree with this, Dawn? Like this box actually has been functioning well for us as our little, just dump stuff in there. Like, okay, so I had a receipt from my bushes and it has a year warranty.
Right.
So I just tucked that in there. So now when I'm going back through it, I know, okay, that was 2 years ago. I can dump that. Like that's, pretty sure that's what, yeah. See, these were my hydrangeas. So now I can dump that. So having a little receptacle that actually usually does function pretty well.
Yeah, and I get having a little box here for just some kind of random stuff, or if it fits in a drawer, you know, that's fine. Or sometimes people are coming over, so you grab stuff quick off the counter and you put it in there.
Like this was DSW from 2016, so that I know it can go.
Yeah, so the problem is if we put like coupons or even gift cards, even receipts, like now I have a folder that's 2019 receipts and I put every receipt that I want to keep in there. If it's clothes or shoes that I could potentially return, bushes, I just put all those receipts in that folder, and then I know after 2020 I can discard that folder because nothing in there would still be eligible for return.
Yeah, so now I have like save the dates again. That was last year, so I can just
so this might not
functioning how you would hope.
Not might
I've been looking for this.
But isn't this fun?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we're recording. This is the warranty for our bench in our living room. Okay, that can go. More coupons. Okay.
Yeah, that box is working well.
I have been looking for this. Okay, yep, case in point. Okay, so no boxes going back there. Okay. Oh, good. I needed that.
All right, so we've been doing this for what, maybe 7 minutes? Yeah. And you've already made a ton of progress.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost done really once we eliminate the box that Dawn doesn't like. So.
So often the hardest part is just getting started, especially with this random stuff, because we know the reason it's there is because we don't know what to do with it. So permission to get rid of stuff that you just really know isn't going to serve a purpose, but also encouragement to just get started, even if you set the timer for 5 minutes and say that's all you have.
And I think, like, I'm really fresh first thing in the morning.
Okay.
So if I would have understood that this actually, I could probably get it done in 20 minutes or at least make really good progress.
Yeah.
I would have given it that time. I mean, Adley wakes up early, right? We're up. And so I just would have given it that time. But it's the unknown of like, like literally, where does the bug spray go? You know? And then it just, but once you get going, it's like, oh, it goes here, this goes here. Ah, look, I can breathe again.
Because this has felt stressful, right? To walk by.
I hate it. Because I can wipe down the rest of the kitchen. Everything else I can get in good order. This has been, just a real pain point.
So another thing when it comes to these items, a lot of the items just need to be put away, right?
Yeah.
And so there's the 10-step, 30-second rule. If you could complete a task, if you could take this and in 10 steps or 30 seconds complete the task, then you should just do it now.
Yeah, and that actually leads into the mail system. Okay. Because the reason that the mail gets stacked there, for example, so I talked about like this birthday card for my grandma, I need to call her. So what needs to happen is I need to schedule that into my phone because I look for a pocket of time either when Adley's occupied or a time of transition, you know, where I can just kind of make that call while I'm making dinner or whatever. So it just needs to get scheduled into my phone and then this can actually go in the trash.
Yeah, and sometimes what I'll do with something like this is I might even just throw it on the front seat of my car. So next time I get in the car, I'll put on my Bluetooth and I'll just call grandma while I'm going to my next spot. then there's a Starbucks gift card in here. That's your reward then. And then, oh, you didn't know that.
Open it yet. I didn't even open it because I just knew I needed to call her. That's all I knew.
And then you can enter the Starbucks card into your app and then discard the rest. Yeah. You're good to go.
And again, though, that is, for me, if I am just putting it in my calendar, it is a 30-second project. So that's where I just needed to handle it in that moment. Same with, these are the other things that have been piling up, you know, invitations, or I have a wedding invitation here. Like, I like to, when the invitation comes in, again, I put it in our calendar, share it with Princeton, and then I go and order the gift immediately, because then I have best selection and, you know, can get right at the price point that I want to be at.
Right.
Without giving them a random spatula and pillow and coffee grinder. And so that's something that, again, that's a 30-second task. Put it in the calendar, order a gift quick, you know, because their registry is right on there, and just take care of it.
Yeah. All right, so step 1, you come in with the mail. We're acting this out.
Yeah.
Good. You give it a quick sort and throw anything you don't need into the mail, recycling, or your shred bin. Step 2 is you actually physically open the envelopes that have bills or something that you need to file or keep. And you discard the envelope if you don't need it, and you just keep the sheet that you actually need to do something with. And what this does is it creates a lot less. Now when you have to go to work with it, you've already done the step of opening it, and so you can actually, it's less daunting and quicker.
I need a mail opener.
And a lot of times there's extra stuff in these that we don't need. Is to take what you've opened, and where are we gonna home this now? Where it's gonna live? Okay, so we're gonna find a spot in the office where Princeton knows exactly where it is. But do you see how even just doing those 2 steps
just take it.
has created less work now and less for him to do?
And again, just not that feeling of like something I have to overcome. Like, oh, I have to take time to do this. And there's momentum when you're getting the mail, right? You're kind of naturally curious.
You go through it once anyways.
Yeah. So I'll just do that quick sort and quick open.
Yep. Good work.
I have not seen this countertop since I painted this when we were first married.
Oh my goodness. And your goal is to keep it open and nothing on it, right?
I want the whole kitchen to be clutter-free and just where I can wipe it down at night and go.
Awesome.
Ta-da!
Awesome. All right, well, we'll check back in with you to see how this is going.
I'm committed. Because, okay, so now it's beautiful, but I have to maintain this.
Right.
Which I do think, again, you know, in the evenings we put Adley down and then I do a quick clean of the kitchen. So I feel like now this spot can be part of that. So if something ends up there, the mail or vitamins, I'll know, okay, this isn't its home. Right. And we'll, just like with the rest of the countertops, I can put it away.
And you also really like that rule of the 10 steps or 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
I think we can all do that and commit to that too. All right, so we have a game plan. We'll check back in with Diana in a couple of weeks.
I'm committed.
And we'll see how it's going. So thank you so much for watching. We'd love to know what your tips and tricks are for these hotspot, these clutter collectors. What do you do and what works in your house? Please share that down below. It's really helpful. Are there any other areas in Diana's house you want to see us tackle?
We're going to the basement next. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to have Dawn come to your house? I know, me too.
I would love that. Yeah. But thank you so much for watching. A thumbs up is always appreciated. We hope you subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll look forward to visiting with you again really soon.